We have the very lovely Miss Jenee Halstead here tonight. She's stopping in between tours to share songs from her newest CD, Raised by Wolves, and I would love it if you would please put your hands together and welcome the lovely Jenee Halstead.
Hi. Oh, troubles now when love calls me out. Tell me things don't look safe, but I know nothing can hurt me now. Nothing can hurt me now. I was raised by wolves with our own kind of love at the table. We would tear apart everything, dear. But I know nothing can hurt me now. 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 Oh, how I go to places no one knows. Only my heart knows such things. I am harboring, but that was long ago. Now I know nothing can hurt me now. 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 This is so wonderful. I can't see you, but I just feel this amazing feeling. This is so fun. This is called Rodeo Sadness. This is my mind running wild, urging me before my time. To be young is to be divine, but I'm sour as a grape on the vine. In the rodeo of sadness, I am thrown down, but I don't take it too seriously now. So lonely and pining for love, I wake up with my secrets all laid out, waiting for the moment it will all be revealed. I don't know how to do it, and I never will. In the rodeo of sadness, I am thrown down, but I don't take it too seriously now. Every snowflake falls to the ground, comes in perfection, and leaves without a sound. Oh, sugar, please take me as I am. I wanna stay here, but I don't know if I can. In the rodeo of sadness, I am thrown down, but I don't take it too seriously now. In the rodeo of sadness, I am thrown down, but I don't take it too seriously now. Wow, I don't know if I'm like supposed to say thank you already, but you're doing an amazing, this is incredible. It sounds so good. I'm just having a blast. Thank you, Alan. Thank you so much. It's so nice when you can hear yourself, and it's a miracle. So the album I just put out is called Raised by Wolves, and it's the title track, the first song that I did. And this is a song off that album called Bitten by the Night, and it's about insomnia, maybe. I'll let you figure it out. I have a bit of a vampire obsession too, but I think there's a deeper thing going on here. I spike my coffee in the morning, drink from the bottle at night. I am not the person I used to be. Bathed by the light of the moon next to honeysuckle vines, there's a darkness living on my street. I've been bitten by the night. Oh, I've been bitten by the night. Been sleeping with your ghost, wandering the halls, longing for some peace to come at last. Racing to the door, a heart pounding in my chest, listening for footsteps of the past. the same place you used to be, in a shallow bed, shadows in my head, a restless symphony. I've been bitten by the night. Oh, I've been bitten by the night. I've been bitten by the night. Oh, I've been bitten by the night.
Thank you.
Oh, it's hot in here. Whew. Is it hot in here? Or is it just me? It's the Polar Express, but only at certain times of year. I'm gonna do a song off my debut album, The River of Grace, and it's called Dusty Rose. And thank you. And it's about the uncomfortable subject of adultery. I had something I wanted to tell you, but the story of our love ended long ago. All the while I was pretending that you never heard me know. That night you snuck in with the smell of some other in your hair. I knew right then you didn't love me, and I knew you would never care. And your hair smelled like a lovely dusty rose. Oh, that lovely dusty rose. We saw her at the county fair, her husband at her side and blossoms in her hair. And as she turned to go, I caught a scent of that dusty rose, and her hair smelled like a lovely dusty rose. Oh, that lovely dusty rose. 25 years gone by, and all the rumors I denied, trying to keep my pride. Oh, you made a fool out of me, you never tried to hide it. Now I lay you down 60 feet into the ground, toss the dirt at your head, while I am the one here wishing for death. 'Cause you got off buried with a single dusty rose. So your hair could smell like a lovely dusty rose. Oh, that lovely dusty rose.
Folks, I could listen to Jenee Halstead sing all night long. I'd like to. What do you think? Do you think we should get her to play one more song?
Oh my God, what do I play? Well, as you can tell, none of my songs are happy. So, if you're okay hanging, with another doozy, then I think we should do that. Does anyone here know who Nick Drake is? Yes! Maybe I shouldn't do this song. The Lone Artist. But I think everyone could get this. But so I wrote this for Nick Drake, and he was an amazing songwriter in the 70s, fingerstyle artist. He was so inventive and very prone to melancholy, very I always say ennui, but to the point where he overdosed on antidepressants. This is such a terrible story. I can't even believe I'm telling this. I wouldn't need to tell this and still play the song, but he was a huge influence on me when I started playing, and his music just. So if you get a chance to get some Nick Drake, I think you should do it, and this is for him. This morning in a haze, patch of sunlight filled my room, sat in the warm, thinking of you. The birds could tell your story, how you flew away in glory over this rust-colored town. Now you're all around. Remembering that last night I saw you and all the things you'd said in here. We are going around again, those words I never could understand. And now, as they're passing through me, sear the back of my skull, they undo me. Do you dance all night when your heart won't feel the rhythm, your feet won't take to flight? How do you put meaning into something that is not there? I am so lonely now, I just don't care. I break out my window each solitary night, pining for the moon under street lights, and the chimney smoke hovers over the eaves, the family windows, the evergreens, each story under starlight. This is mine. How do you dance all night when your heart won't feel the rhythm, your feet won't take to flight? How do I am so lonely now, so lonely now, I just don't care. How do you dance all night when your heart won't feel the rhythm, your feet won't take to flight? How do you put feeling into something that is not there? I am so lonely now, so lonely now, I just don't care.
Well, that was absolutely beautiful, Jenee. Thank you so much. Yes, and I actually have a Nick Drake album myself, and yeah, he's, it's the one where he's wrapped in the
In the blanket.
sarong. Yeah. A good friend of mine actually worked with him, had the chance, a drummer that I know, a fellow by the name of Dave Maddox. He was on one of Nick's albums, Incredible. Nick Drake's stuff is great. Your stuff is great too, folks. What do you think? Fantastic. Thank you. So I'd just like to ask you, Jenee, if you could, if you had a couple of pointers to give, new voices kind of coming into the industry of today, what would you tell them? Dude.
This wasn't in the...
It wasn't in the. Was it not in the script? Ah.
I would say, do it for yourself. I mean, which is something I think everyone says to you, but the industry is really changing, and I think it's been somewhat of a, I don't want to sound like a downer, but it's been hard for people, and I think that it's important to do it just because you love it. And in that sense, like where I'm at in my career is that I'm back in my bedroom, like playing my songs every day. Like, because even if you do all the social media stuff and tweet and everything, like the bottom line is that live performance is really where it's at now, and you have to be good, and you have to have chops, and you have to make people feel. And I think if you can't make people feel, it doesn't matter like how much stuff you're putting on the internet, or
I do.
Yeah,
that's great.
it's about people. So.
Yeah. Right on. So I read a little bit about your CD production, and I know you did some really kind of impromptu stuff with these guys. You just came up with some material in the studio. Can you tell us a little bit about the recording process, what you did?
So I worked with Evan Brubaker, who I worked with on my first album, The River Grace, as well. And I have a great working relationship with this guy. And basically, it was madness sort of in a different way than the first album was madness too. But I had songs for 10 years when I wrote the first album, and we had 11 days to record. But this time I showed up at the studio, and we hymned around and around the house for 2 days. And the songs that I had, I didn't like and I wasn't happy with. And at one point we were in his kitchen, and he said, "We have to start over." And I said, "You're right." So we wrote all new songs within like an 11-day period, and then and he kept it was quite a stretch for me, because he kept taking me back to the drawing board, and he'd be like, "I know you have more, I know you have more, I know you have more in you." So I was just literally like writing day and night, and so we had a little extra time that we bought, but we basically whipped this album up in 11 days without without songs. So it was pretty crazy. Thank you.
One more time for Jenee Halstead, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming today. Thank you. Jenee Halstead's CD, Raised by Wolves, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic CD. I've been listening to it a lot, and I highly recommend that you pick up a copy and get Jenee to sign it for you at the end of the night.
your feet won't take to flight. How do you put meaning into something that is not there? I am so lonely now, so lonely now, I just don't care. I break out my window each solitary night, pining for the moon under street lights, and the chimney smoke hovers over the eaves, the family windows, the evergreens, each story under starlight. This is mine. How do you dance all night when your heart won't feel the rhythm, your feet won't take to flight? How do you put meaning into something that is not there? I am so lonely now, so lonely now, I just don't care. How do you dance all night when your heart